What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along, and today it is up along settings, people. Liverpool against Man City. Apologies for turning up late. I was stuck in some crazy traffic, man, so it's my fault, to be fair. I'm only just recovering from last night's watch along, to be honest, which was epic for Arsenal. But it's up along today, people, and we're there. Better late than never, but apologies. We are here now. And looking forward to the game, people. Big game, Liverpool against Man City. Man City, people, against Liverpool. And let's see how this game goes, man. We definitely need... well, a draw would be great. A draw would be great. I think Liverpool winning, I've said all week, is probably the most dangerous result for Arsenal, because I think their running is probably the easiest of the three. So... we're going to get into it quickly. Just make sure you hit the like button, people. Subscribe if you're new. Big up to everyone. I'm blaming the traffic cones, people. Arteta's put them out. Let's go through the teams quick, because kickoff is in a few minutes. The Liverpool team, and a number of surprises. No Mo Salah in the starting 11, and no Andy Robertson. For some reason, both of them two are on the bench. I thought Salah would play. Played against Sparta Prague. This could be the last time that Klopp and Pep manage against each other, unless they get each other in the FA Cup, but certainly in the Premier League. So Liverpool team, Kelleher's in goal, no Alisson. Bradley at right back. Gomez at left back with Van Dijk and Kwanzaa at centre back. Midfield of Endo, McAllister and Szoboszlai. And a front three of Diaz, Harvey Elliott and Darwin Núñez. So no Mo Salah in the front three. He is on the bench. Obviously, Klopp doesn't feel he's fully fit yet. Liverpool bench, Adrian, Mo Salah, Gakpo, Tsimikas, Andy Robertson, Clark, McConnell, Nallo and Kumas. So, listen, Man City will definitely take some... joy out of seeing that team. Let's go into the Man City team. Ederson in goal. Walker at right back. Nathan Ake at left back. Ruben Diaz drops to the bench. I don't know whether that's an injury. Akanji plays at centre back with John Stones. The midfield is Rodri and De Bruyne. It's listed as Alvarez in the 10 with Foden on the right. Foden on the left, Bernardo on the right. Haaland up front. It may be different to that. That's how they've listed it. Diaz, Kovacic, Doku, Ortega, Gomez, Vardy, Núñez, Bob and Lewis on the bench for Manchester City. The game is underway, people. Give me a score predictions. I'm predicting a 2-2 draw, but I think Man City will take a lot of joy out of seeing that team. I'm not sure if that Liverpool team will keep them out, but it's Anfield. Anfield is just different. You see the noise pre-match. You see the coach coming in and the red smoke bombs. It would not surprise me at the same time if Liverpool beat them. So it's hard to call. I'm going for a Desmond 2-2. I hope they draw. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The game is on Sky. People asking what channel the game's on. Big up David. He said best up along in the business. Hit those likes. Big up yourself, David. Appreciate your support as always, bro. We had a great watch along yesterday. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in for the Arsenal game against Brentford. You know, I expected it to be easy work. It was far from that. It was an epic donkey/horse celebrating victory. And thank you to everyone who's watched the fan cam. First fan cam that I've done on the channel. I'll be doing it after every game now, just for people who haven't watched the game and they want to know my thoughts and opinions. Anyway, we're underway. Man City on the attack. Kevin De Bruyne rolls it into Phil Foden. Heavy first touch. He should have done better there. That was a decent chance for Manchester City. You don't often associate Foden with, you know, the wrong touch. It was, I think he could have scored there if he had a better touch. Numbers were swarming forward there. I'm just interested to see where Alvarez is playing. They listed him as the 10 role. But I'm just wondering, I mean, at the moment, Bernardo Silva is on the left, Foden's on the right, Alvarez in the pocket. And obviously, Haaland up top. Thoughts on Havertz this season? Oh, City could be in. Alvarez, left-hand side of the area, shoots with his left foot. Kelleher saves it. Man City have started the game lively, and Kelleher collects it. In terms of Havertz, I think you've almost got to split his season into two. The first 15, 20 games, you know, I thought he was pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie. And I think it's important you're honest as a fan, you know. He was not good enough for that first 15, 20 games. He's coming into his own now. I think the last 4 games got 4 goals, 2 assists. I'm loving it. You know, he's our number 1 striker at the moment, which is crazy. What I will say with Havertz, if I'm just going to give one little bit of constructive criticism, yesterday he misses a one-on-one in the first half, chips it wide, scores at the end in the last 5 minutes. Against Man City, against Tottenham, against Man United, you might have a game where you don't get that second chance and you've got to score that first chance. So, but listen, I'm loving the improvement. And you know me, I'll eat the humble pie, people. I'm willing to. If it works for Arsenal, I'll take it. Donkey impressions, we're doing all of it. Aston Villa got absolutely smoked by Tottenham, a.k.a. Nando's FC, 4-0. I didn't watch any of the game. I haven't seen any of the goals. I was out. Big up all the mums on Mother's Day. Big up my mum, you know, Mummy Shaw. And, you know, big up the mother of, you know, Cruz as well. And big up, you know, all the mums tuned in and so on and so forth, you know. But, yeah, man, it's I did not expect Tottenham to win that game like that. I thought Villa would have really troubled them at home. But it is what it is. And you're right. So, you know, even Haaland misses sitters. I get that. But he doesn't miss many. That's the thing, you know. Yeah, man. Thank you, mama, for the 9 months you carry me through. Sizzler, Kalanje, yeah, yo. Big up all the mums and the baby mums and the wives and all, of, you know, the grandmas and all of the, you know, the mother figures. Love your horse impression. See, I thought the donkey one wasn't as good, you know. The horse one felt more natural. I had to think about the horse one, but we'll work on it. As long as he keeps scoring, then we're good to go. But yeah, man, Spurs smashed Villa, which I didn't expect, but you know, it is what it is. Here come Liverpool. I have to admit, Man City have started this game much the better as well, you know. The mum of, yeah, you know what I mean, the missus, not obviously not just Cruz's mum, the missus, the wifey, you know. And big up everyone who ain't got the mum. See people saying rest in peace to their mum as well. So yeah, man, Man City are relentless. Listen, Anfield is loud. That's one thing I can say today. It is very loud. Hee-haw. Liverpool goalkeeper is very solid keeper. Will be up for such a big game. As an academy player, Kelleher's a very good second choice keeper. Very, very good. Alkaline Mama Pray, big tune. I thought the donkey impression was where it was at. I'm not going to lie. But we'll do the horse one as well. We'll mix it in. Liverpool on the ball. Van Dijk chips it over the top. I have to admit, and it's hard to say, there's only 5 minutes gone, and I know it's loud there, but I just, looking at this game, it almost looks as if, I know Liverpool are on the ball now, but I just feel like City have got a way stronger team on the pitch. I think the only player that City have got missing is Jack Grealish, who's injured. I'm quite surprised Doku didn't get the start on the left, although I thought he was poor against Man United. He got wrapped up by Dallo, so it'll be interesting. Oh, given away there. Oh, good tackle by Rodri. Liverpool have the ball back. It's that time again. Time to fast from tomorrow. Listen, man. Yeah, big up everyone. We'll be fasting. Eid and Ramadan. Good time to get the body right, I would say, you know. Fasting, I think, is an important thing to do anyway at times. But, yeah, man, big up. Oh, West Ham have equalised. 91st minute. See, I didn't even know the score. West Ham were losing to Burnley. That's crazy. 2-2. They were 2-0 down against bottom of the league. David Moyes, they'll sack him for that. Danny Ings with a late equaliser. That's a bad result for them. Yeah, a draw would be great here. Leave us top of that Premier League. That's where we want to stay. Doku for me is at the moment. Listen, he's dangerous. I'm not going to say too much because we play City next. But I think he's a bit of a YouTube footballer, man. I think he's a highlight reel player, you know. St. Maximum and them, man. He looked poor last week. Here come Man City with Haaland. Oh, Alvarez in a lot of space. Alvarez, Kevin De Bruyne on the overlap. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Chips the goalkeeper. Oh, puts it wide. I actually think Alvarez slightly overhits that ball, you know. I think he should have... Look how they're getting hit on the break here. Who's at right back? Bradley is pushing so high. Alvarez, I think he slightly overhits that ball to De Bruyne. Wow, De Bruyne, you know, he tries to chip the goalkeeper there. Was not far away. Oof. It's a great effort. Nearly lobbed him with his left foot. I don't know what's going on here. Alvarez got the ball, but that's not a foul. Never is that a foul. Too strong for him. Suspicious Edit said, would love a draw from this game like a 3-3. Yeah, a draw would be great. Liverpool are getting hit on the break badly here. De Bruyne had a shot. I didn't even see that. They didn't even show you that. Big up Fitz in the chat. He said, if Raya had made the Ramsdale error, would you have been shocked? Neither are good enough. Listen, I've said it before, Fitz, and I stick by it. I would still look for a goalkeeper if I was Arsenal. Neither are bad, but neither are any of them as good as Alisson or any of them as good as Edison. I don't think they are, you know. I would... Oh, my days. Foden has sent Gomez to the shops. He's whipped it in. It's cleared by Bradley. Corner to Man City. Yeah, what Arsenal could do with it, and listen, I don't wish injury on any players. Certainly not major injuries, but a couple of tweaked hamstrings, 1 or 2 red cards, 3 match bans. I'm sorry, forgive me, but it is what it is. We need to win the title at all costs. Rodri, red card. Maybe Haaland tweaks the hamstring. Maybe Salah comes on and the hamstring goes again. Nothing major. No serious injury. Just 6-7 weeks out. Corner to Man City. Alvarez whips it in. It's flicked on. Comes to the edge of the box. Liverpool scramble it away. And Darwin Núñez. Oh, good strength by Bernardo Silva. This game is like a basketball game. End-to-end stuff. Big up K Hayes, big up Don Curtis and the GOATed community. A 4-4 draw would be nice. Yeah, why not? Why not, people? Listen, though, Fitz, yeah, in terms of the goalkeepers, listen, I think we've seen now that Raya is probably better than Ramsdale. But I also asked the question, how good is David Raya on the other side of it as well? But he'll be the number 1 probably next season. I think Ramsdale will go, we'll sign a backup, and Raya will be the number 1. Hopefully he can improve. That's what we're hoping. Darwin Núñez gives the ball away there. We beat them twice this year, relax. The problem with Man City and the hurdle we've got to overcome, Sam, is that we beat them in the Community Shield. Cool. I remember them losing to Liverpool last year in the Community Shield. Darwin Núñez scored. They went and won the treble that same season. We beat them at home, I think, was a massive hurdle to overcome. We've still got to go to the Etihad at crunch time of the season. That is where City really usually come into their own. So I think that's the biggest hurdle for us to overcome. So big up everyone tuned in. Nearly 2,000 of you already. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Appreciate your support as always for an upper long people. And obviously goal difference is looking good. Arsenal at the moment are on plus 46. Liverpool on plus 39. While Man City are on plus 35. We're 11 goals ahead of Manchester City on goal difference. That could be a factor come the end of the season, especially if we finish level. So it's important. A draw would be great today. We'd be top on goal difference ahead of Liverpool. Big C, which 3 teams do you think are going to get relegated? I think Burnley and Sheffield United are down already. I think probably Luton will probably go down. They are good at home, but I think Forest and Everton... Forest could be in trouble because if they get that points deduction, you know, that could affect them as well. Everton are in bad form at the moment as well. But yeah, I think probably the 3 promoted teams will go down. Imagine if we get a gunman striker, exactly. But we need to win it this year. Liverpool have possession. San said, the way Man City are playing, we better sharpen up next game. Listen, we can't play like we played yesterday. But like I said... One thing that I loved about yesterday, I didn't like the performance, and I was saying it throughout the game. I didn't think Arsenal were playing that well, but we're not going to play well for the next 10 games. It's just not going to happen. We are not going to play well for the next 10 games. What Arsenal have to do is win even when they don't play well. I think last season, at this point of last season, we'd have drawn that game yesterday. I think we'd have drawn it. We drew games like that at the back end of last season. Southampton, Brentford last season. So I think sometimes, yeah, we could have rolled up yesterday and beat Brentford 4-0. We'd have still been smiling. I think sometimes winning a game like that late on, it does something more to you psychologically than just battering a team 4-0. You know, how do you deal with disappointment in games? Here come Liverpool. First decent attack. It's Bradley. He turns Ake inside out. Whipped across. Great save. Did Ederson save that? No. Wow. I tell you what, if I'm Bukayo Saka, I believe that's gone out for a goal kick. If I'm Bukayo Saka, look at the way Bradley has just turned Nathan Ake inside out. No special skill. Drops the shoulder on him. I thought Ederson saved that. It looks like he didn't. Ake got absolutely done there. I mean, it's a bit of a shot and a cross. It kind of gets caught in between both. Núñez was stretching at the back post, couldn't reach it. If I'm Saka, I'm looking at the way Bradley just dealt with Nathan Ake there. Now, it looks like Darwin Núñez. Did he collide with the post? Bang! Oi, ay, ay. Nasty one, that. He's up already, though. Fair play. Liverpool's first decent chance of the game. Shout out everyone locked in. Appreciate it. SC Guna. Is Raya that much better than Rambo for us to spend the transfer fee? The interesting thing is we got him on loan with option to buy, I believe. Or is it an obligation? I don't know. But listen, I'm ruthless, right? I'm very ruthless, as you can tell by a lot of my opinions. I would be looking at the market saying, listen, can I get an even better goalkeeper? And I just send David Raya back to Brentford and say, oh, thanks for the loan, mate, but we're not signing him. He's good, but is he that good? I don't know. Magic Mike from AC Milan, or go and get Oblak from Atletico. I don't know. There's keepers out there, but yeah, it is what it is. I want us to have a top keeper. You are shameless, not ruthless. A bit of both, but we embrace it. Here's Darwin Núñez, whips it in. Oh, the cross goes between Diaz and Szoboszlai. Liverpool growing into the game. If Raya was in goal, we would not have conceded. I don't think we would either, to be honest. I don't think he'd have got caught like that, but a massive win. Massive win. Get Mike from AC Milan. TV said big win, but they have to cut out those mistakes. Yep, you can't afford mistakes like that in a title race. You'll be lucky if you see Alisson or Ederson make one mistake like that between now and the end of the season. So, but yeah, the game started lively. 15 minutes gone. Apparently, Mike always gets injured. Well, fair play then. Maybe not him. Maybe not him. I think Raya gets chipped by the Ivan Toney shot. After the mistake, Ramsdale knee slides. He was doing some shameless celebrations at the end of the game. Here's Luis Diaz up against Kyle Walker. Gets the ball in. Núñez with the header, puts it wide. Cross was a little bit behind him again. I like the fact that Diaz just kind of got past Kyle Walker quite easily there. I take some, joy out of that. Hopefully we can. Jamrock said we currently have two number 2 goalkeepers. It's a good point. It's a good point. Listen, they're gonna keep Raya. They're gonna sign a second choice. They'll get rid of Ramsdale for big money. Or not big money, but maybe 30 M's, 40. To be fair, I'm going mad. 40 M's. You ain't getting 40 M's for him after what he did yesterday. That mistake's probably knocked another 5 million off Aaron Ramsdale's price tag. Anybody watching that? But hey, it is what it is. George said not the first time Ramsdale does this. Can't win the title with him between the bars. Get rid. Listen, in my opinion, that was his farewell appearance. I don't think Ramsdale will kick another ball in an Arsenal shirt. He had to play. It was a shocking mistake, and that'll be his last game for the club unless we get an injury. And at least he had a good second off. That's the best we're going to get. Phil Foden up against Gomez. Drifts inside. Foden shoots. It's blocked. Comes out to Julian Alvarez. Finds Foden. Oh, good tackle by young Kwanzaa there. He's a good player. Good young player. Jake says, Big C just had a vascular bypass surgery Friday to restore blood flow to the right foot. Dealt with some horrible pain, getting better. Glad to see this stream on a Sunday while in recovery. Love people. Big up Jake Snacks. Get well soon, bro. Take it easy. And, you know, thank you for tuning in. Big up Jorge. Said, rather Liverpool win. Just see more L's from there. I know what you're saying, you know. I had a discussion with someone today, a friend of mine, Arsenal fan. He said, I want Liverpool to win. I said, why? They've got the easier run. He said, yeah, but the way they're playing and with the injuries they've got, I think they'll drop points in the running where if City beat Liverpool, they'll just kick into a gear and no one will be able to stop them. And there is an element of truth in that when I listen to that. So I think equally the draw is what we want. The good thing about a defeat for one of them, maybe it knocks them out of the title race and then it turns into a two-horse race. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Whatever happens, I'm going to try and see the positive in it. If City lose, their confidence is knocked. Oh, Darwin Núñez, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Rolls it across. Luis Diaz! The flag goes up for offside. There'll be a VAR check, but Darwin Núñez was offside in the build-up to that goal. And it will not count unless... Did the assistant get it wrong? He's off. He's half a yard off. You don't need to draw the lines for that one. Darwin Núñez is offside. Half a yard offside there. TV1 said, as a club, when Liverpool get momentum, they are hard to stop. And I hear you on that. And that's my concern, you know. Klopp leaving. Already won the Carabao Cup in 3 other competitions. I just think... they'll turn into a machine. They've got no Alisson, no Thiago, no Konate, no Trent. You know, if they get 4 or 5 players back, you know, they're a concern to me. So, yeah. Rodri gives it away. Rear mistake. Luis Diaz does a little spin. McAllister shot, blocked. They're appealing for handball. It's not given. Big C, we were wrong about Kai Havertz. Listen, let me tell you something, Sports Genius. I'm so happy to be wrong about Kai Havertz. A lot of you have heard the saying growing up, you can't be wrong and strong. You can't be wrong and strong. I got it wrong. I thought he was terrible. Now he's balling, and I'm so glad I'm wrong. I hope I'm even more wrong the way he finishes the season. So long may it continue. What I will say, we're going to have more difficult games. I want to see him perform against Man City away. I want to see him perform against Tottenham. Against Man United, you know, those games are the crunch games for us. So, yeah, man, I'm glad I'm wrong. I hope he keeps scoring. It's Kyle Walker for Man City. Long diag. City are getting so much space on this left-hand side. I would actually put Doku on that left and his pace against Bradley. Because the only thing is, Bernardo Silva doesn't really have the speed against Bradley. Liverpool have the ball offside. Bernardo Silva, free kick to Liverpool. Fitz said, after watching this City so far, this tells me we need the double pivot of Rice and Partey when we play them. I think the problem you've got with that, Fitz, and I agree with you in that, because you put that brick wall in front of the defence, it gives us that protection. I just don't think Partey is going to play enough football between now and that Man City game to actually put Arteta in the mindset of picking him. He hasn't played a lot. I don't think he'll start against Porto. Unless, to be fair, he might go on international duty with Ghana and that might get him some match fitness. But I think you're going to see Jorginho, Rice and Odegaard against City. And Havertz up front, Martinelli and Saka. I think that's how we'll line up. So, you know, is Partey going to be match fit enough to play that? That'll be the interesting thing. I hope he doesn't go on international duty as well. John Donuts, damn what I got to do for Big C to highlight my comment. Did I do something? You made it, John. There we go, fella. Just be patient. Patience, my friend. 2.5K in the chat. It's impossible for me to click every comment. But big up yourself, bro. Foden up against Gomez here, left-hand side. The donkey celebration's legendary. Oh, dear. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Big up Claudsters. Big up everyone locked in. Hope you're well. Man City, probably the slightly better team so far. Foden, right-hand side, crosses blocked by Joe Gomez. Goes out for a throw. Goodley said, Big C, if Musiala is available, do you cancel any plans for a striker? Kid is Ballon d'Or level. I think we desperately need a striker, despite the goals. Listen, you get Musiala for 80, 90 mil. You get a striker for 80, 90 mil. We spent 230 million this summer. So if you bought both of them for 180 or 170 or 160, you could still go and get another player. Bernardo dinks it back post. Van Dijk clears. Haaland was lurking at the back post. DMX or Annie Lennox, Eros. I can't think of Annie Lennox songs off the top of my head, but it's always going to be DMX, right? Big C, this Bradley youth looks better than Trent outside of the amazing passing range. He's very good, but what Trent does on the ball, hardly any right back in the world can do that. So Trent will always get picked. Ball whipped in! And Manchester City take the lead. It is 1-0 to Manchester City. It is Julian Alvarez at the near post. They were hit with the sucker punch. Great ball in. It's a Trent Alexander-style corner. That low one that he did against Barcelona for Origi. I actually didn't even know the ball had gone in. I thought it hit the side netting. Kevin De Bruyne whips it in. And Julian Alvarez. Was it Alvarez? No, John Stones. John Stones it was. 1-0 to Manchester City, people. John Stones. Wow. Sucker punch. I thought it was Alvarez. What a ball. Wow. Honestly, I cannot tell you how good that goal is. Look at Nathan Ake moving McAllister out the way. Look at Stones. Honestly, let me tell you something now. That goal is tactical brilliance. That is Pep magic. Look at the way. Oh, it's unbelievable. Honestly, that is absolute genius coaching. Look at Pep. He's like, yeah, we worked on that, mate. That is magic. Look, he's pointing at the coach. Probably said, yeah, that was your idea. John Stones, near post. That goal is Pep magic. Straight off the training ground. That is outrageous. Wow. I mean, listen, I'll be real as an Arsenal fan. The City win is better than the Liverpool win. What a goal. When I seen it, I thought, has he mishit the cross? It's terrible defending, but they've been done. Game intelligence. Ake moves McAllister out the way, creates the space at the near post. De Bruyne whips it in low. Stones being marked by a striker. Ask any striker, we hate marking people at corners. Switch off easily. I've said for a long time, by the way, and I hope people don't think I'm saying this reactionary. I think John Stones is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. He's outrageous. He's so good. He could play for Real Madrid, Barcelona. He's incredible. That goal is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Liverpool done. And they've been the better team. They've looked the more likely. Now we actually need a Liverpool equaliser. What I definitely don't want to see is Man City roll them over 2 or 3-0 and their confidence levels are through the roof when they play against us. Hey, Gunts, bro. Hey, big up Gunts, big Liverpool fan. Talk to me about that. You can't be getting sucker punched at the near post. What I don't get, why is McAllister not goal side of Nathan Ake? Nathan Ake's on... Oh! Diaz! Oh, it's a bad ball by Nunes. Diaz up against Rodri. Ball whipped in. It's Nunes. Oh, it's cleared. He's offside as well. Nathan Ake does great there. Great centre-back, just too injury-prone. John Stones. I mean, Stones came from Barnsley to Everton to Man City. Incognito Curtis, remember when we were linked with John Stones? No one wanted him. Yeah, we'd have loved him, though. He's a quality player. What about Kondogbia from Marseille? I rated him years ago. I feel like he's been around for so long, and Kondogbia. Fofana from Monaco is 100%. 100%. Pros and cons of living in London. London is a city of great opportunity, like any big city. There's so many things you can do, you know? There's events on all the time. You can go shopping, you can go clubbing. The problem is the crime level, how expensive it is to live. You know, the rent prices, it takes so long to travel. The traffic is horrendous. You got to pay to drive through parts of the city. It's all that, man. London is expensive and busy, you know. Here come Liverpool. Luis Diaz. Oh, Walker recovers nicely there. City are on the break. And you're not far from the Arsenal ground. Oh, De Bruyne could have been in there. Great block, Van Dijk. One thing I really don't get about Liverpool today is their fullbacks are so high. They're getting hit on the counter-attack. And when you haven't got your natural fullbacks, no Trent and no Robertson, you don't really want to push your fullbacks that high. They're pushing Bradley and Gomez high, and then Kwanzaa and Van Dijk are getting caught on the break. Brandon said, Big C, I feel no matter what the result, we have to beat City at the Etihad somehow to win the league. That will get us on our way to the title. I said it yesterday. I've seen a lot of people saying, you know, I'll take a draw at the Etihad. And I get it. Keeps us in the mix. But how can we expect other teams to beat Manchester City if we can't beat Manchester City? I believe if Arsenal are going to win the Premier League this year, we need to go to the Etihad and beat them. We need to beat them. And, you know, it's going to be difficult, but that's what it's going to take. When we won titles, we were going to Old Trafford and beating them. Will Tord and that. Eric said Martinelli was seen at the match yesterday on crutches. Seems extreme for a cut. Listen, I saw the report, and I doubt very much he plays against Porto. If that was a cut, I don't see why he'd be on crutches, but who knows? Maybe they tell you not to be on it until the stitches come out. You would think being on crutches, he's not 48 hours away from being available. We play on Tuesday night, so I think we all saw yesterday. I constantly rave about Gabriel Martinelli. Sometimes people get onto him, including me. You know, sometimes he doesn't lift his head up and see a pass. You saw yesterday our attack lacks pace when he's not playing. And pace destroys defenders. And Martinelli is our quickest attacking player. And Trossard yesterday was playing like he was drunk again. He was awful. So I think that's why Arsenal initially tried to sign Mudryk, because I think we wanted another pacey winger. We've tried to sign Pedro Neto. We need a winger that can run, or a striker that's quicker. Because you need pace. You need 2 or 3 players that are rapid in your front line. So, yeah, I would... Hopefully he's just on crutches, because you would think maybe they're saying, don't put any weight on the foot until the stitches come out. Maybe that's the case, but we'll have to see if he's in the squad for Tuesday. Just about half an hour gone here, people. Liverpool 0. Manchester City 1. John Stones with the goal. Brilliantly well-worked corner. Nathan Ake blocks off that near post, pulls McAllister out the way. Kevin De Bruyne whips the low cross at the near post. Stones gets the wrong side of Darwin Núñez and just taps it in at the near post. Hits Keller on the way in. Liverpool have had, you know, some possession, but City look the more dangerous when they attack. The one thing you will say, Liverpool have got Mo Salah on the bench, and I think they're going to have to get him on pretty early. Big surprise today, Tottenham beating Aston Villa 4-0 at Villa Park. That now puts them in pole position. Headed over the bar by Szoboszlai. Decent chance. That now puts Tottenham in pole position for that 4th spot. They're now 2 points behind Villa with a game in hand. And that win today as well, I would say, probably ends any opportunity of Man United getting that 5th place, because we know with the coefficient points, the Premier League could get a 5th Champions League place this year. That now puts Man United 6 points behind Tottenham, and Tottenham have a game in hand. I can't see United catching that, to be honest. So I think Man United will be in the Europa League next year. What chance could we get Watkins? I think if we were prepared to pay big money, he would want to leave. He's an Arsenal fan, but he would be expensive. Villa have got a lot of dough. It's Szoboszlai, 25 yards out. Gets it out wide to Bradley. I think Villa are running out of steam now. You know, Conference League, Premier League. I'm not sure they've got the squad to maintain both of them. Big up my boy Cruz in the chat. He says, come on, Man City. Big up Rico, locked in as well. Big up Tay if you're locked in as well. City look the better team at the moment. I'm not going to lie. Liverpool are getting on the ball, but they're not really creating much when they get forward. They haven't really tested Ederson yet, man. A draw would still be good. A draw would still be good. The thing is, I'm thinking here, if Liverpool lose, I mean, a City win puts them top by a point. That puts an unbelievable amount of pressure on us going to the Etihad. You go to the Etihad and lose, you're 4 points behind Man City with 9 games to go. I'm not sure you see them for the rest of the season. So City winning is dangerous for us. But it is what it is. What will be, will be. Let it be. Let it be. You know what? Let's just beat them when we play them, and then we'll deal with it, you know? Big on my broski, you know, my brother. Not my bro, you know, my brother. Fran in the chat. Make sure you go and follow him. People always asking me, where's Fran? Where's Fran? 10 Trading People. That's the name of his YouTube channel. Go and follow him. Go and tune in for his streams. He knows what he's talking about. He's doing great things over there. Liverpool win the ball back with Bradley. Edge of the area. Shots blocked. Ederson collects it. Fran said happy Mother's Day to all who play the role. I'm dropping in to support my brother. Hit the likes for Kurt. Big up my brother, Fran. And go and follow his channel. He's doing great things over there. And listen, man, I see the Bitcoin price right now. Fran, I'm sure you're living that high life right now, my bro. Fran Guardiola. Franit Xhaka. He's here, people. He's still about. Make sure you go and follow him. 10 Trading. Chris said, Curtis, what did you make of the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer interview? Do you believe managers have what it takes to go to the next level? Ollie is a nice guy. You can't help but feel sorry for him. I just don't think he's an elite manager. Haaland cuts inside, goes out for a corner. I think Haaland, I think Solskjaer is a cool guy. He's always got that look on his face like he's going to cry, but I didn't think he was the guy for Man United at the end of the day. You know. I think City got this wrapped up. Francis Green, the man, the myth, the legend. 100%. Fran's still giving away PS5s. Hey, who knows, people? Oh, it's not Mother's Day in the US. Fair enough. Just in the UK. Corner to City. Foden whips it in, headed away. Alvarez rescues it at the back post. Call me Fran Buffet now. Hey, Fran Buffett, man. He's on that road to the money, man. That's what we got to do. We need that financial freedom, people. Get out of the rat race, you know, that the government have got us on. Fran and Curtis Copper America stream legendary. If you know, you know. 1:30 a.m. whispering to each other because the kids are asleep and we don't want to wake them up while Argentina beat Brazil. It was legendary. Still my biggest ever watch stream on the channel. 650,000 views. Incredible. Franny Jeffers. Dear me. Still have nightmares about that signing. We go to Everton, sign Francis Jeffers. Man United go there and sign Wayne Rooney. Didn't quite work out the same, those two, did they? Throw into Liverpool. Edge of their own area. I'm going to be honest. For anybody who's tuned in for the watch-along, you haven't watched any of the game. Liverpool are lacking something here. There's just something not there. We'll sort the mugs out, LSU, 100%. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Left foot shot. Deflected just wide. Corner to Manchester City. Liverpool are struggling. Liverpool are struggling here. I'm just not sure. They've got to get Mo Salah on at half-time. Even if he's not fully fit. Why is Andy Robertson on the bench? I'm looking at the Liverpool bench. You've got Gomez playing at left-back. Surely Gomez should be at centre-back next to Van Dijk. And you play Robertson at left-back. I mean, is Robertson not fully fit? Kevin De Bruyne whips the corner in. Headed away. City retrieve it. I think City are enjoying this game, honestly. I think if they go 2-0 up, Liverpool are in big trouble. Well, we could do with an equaliser, you know. A draw would be a great result. Fran's getting all kinds of names in the chat, man. the way this game's going, I think City could take him to the cleaners. I really do. But you never know. It's Anfield. Anything can happen. Big up Big C. When will you retire from YouTube? I mean, when I'm financially in the position to retire. And even then, I might carry on anyway, just for vibes. Vibes cartel, you know. This to me is not even work. Like this is light work, man. I'm just sitting here watching football with the community. I don't consider this any kind of work. This is a privilege. Heating's on. You know what I mean? I got slippers on right now underneath the desk. Watching football, drinking a Vimto Sunday afternoon. This ain't work. This is a privilege, people. You know what I mean? I'm very thankful for this. Man like Joe Budden. Yeah, man. They got all kind of nicknames for Fran. I can't lie. City are controlling the game. What you got to do when you go to Anfield? They come out. We conquered all of Europe. They go mad. Start singing, going crazy. You got to see them off. Keep the ball. Score. Control the game. They get quiet real quick. I've been to Anfield, and it's a great place to go. But you can turn it quiet. But the problem is, if they score, as they're doing now, possibly, is Elliott. Shot, great block, John Stones. Rebound comes out to Bradley. Whips it in. Darwin Núñez, good header by Akanji. City are, they're playing well. But Liverpool are on there. That's great defending. Kevin De Bruyne, nutmegs. Kwanzaa there. Oh, Haaland up against Van Dijk. 1v1 with Van Dijk. This could be in the highlights reel. Haaland, oh, shoot straight at Kelleher. If he slapped that in the top corner, wow, Van Dijk. Last defender. Haaland running at him. Turns onto his right. Turns back onto his left. Gets that half a yard to get the shot off. Kwanzaa gets nutmegged by Haaland. Look how high Liverpool are defending. From the halfway line, Haaland, he couldn't get enough power. He's got to put his laces through that one, man. I think the side foot there was not enough power, you know, but City look like they've got goals in them today. I can't lie. You built that privilege. Hey, LSU, appreciate that. Now, no retirements, man. We ain't retiring. You remind me of David Hay. Oh, cheers, Alvin. I'll take that. Vimto, no fruit shoots today. Cruz told me off. Stop drinking my fruit shoot. So, hey, I'm on the Vimto right now. Fran and Laurie fan cams were legendary. Hey, big 'em up, man. You know what? I love them two coming on after the game. You know, if we can get it back at some stage, I'd love to do a show with both of them. Maybe we can do something at some stage. Get Fran out of retirement. Laurie's obviously doing a lot of content on AFTV, so at the moment it's difficult to get him on. International break after the Porto game. We got 2.5 weeks. So I'll try and do some collabs. I'm definitely going to get some people on during that break. The game is very intriguing right now. City, I mean, Liverpool are having plenty of possession, but they're struggling to create anything decent. City look like the more lively or the more likely to score. Next show with Turkish is on Wednesday, people. Around 7 p.m. on his channel. Tune in for that. We were going to do it today, but because of Mother's Day, you know, going out for dinner and stuff like that. So we'll be doing it on Wednesday night. Obviously, we'll have a lot to talk about because of the Porto game on Tuesday. So tune in. OG's podcast, as we're going to call it. But yeah, it will be on Wednesday about around 7 p.m. on Turkish's channel. Here's Bernardo Silva. If City score the next goal, I think it's game, set and match. But here come Liverpool. It might not be over yet. Luis Diaz up against Walker. Good defending. Still got it. Diaz! Oh, just wide. Kyle Walker's going crazy there at one of his teammates. If you look at this, Stones gets caught. Walker tells somebody to get him if he drifts inside. He drifts inside. Weak challenge from Rodri. Walker's going mad at Rodri there. It's too easy. He drags it. It's a yard wide. Yard wide there from Diaz. Probably should have hit the target. Pepe's going to have the last dance in this derby, says Cruz. Maybe. The game's finally balanced, man. You know, a goal either way would change things. Kev is still recovering. When we can get him, we'll get him on. He's out of hospital. He's at home. He's on the mend. Hopefully we'll have him on soon. But obviously he's got bigger things to concentrate on. I don't really want to push him to come on the channel. His health comes first. Listen, once he's back fit and well, 100% we'll get him on. Jorge said, this Arsenal has grit. We should feel confident. Yeah, listen. We have to. We got to go to Man City with the mindset that we can beat them. That's how you win. You believe you can win. First of all is the starting point. Free kick to Man City just over the halfway line. Game is finally balanced. And as I said, looking at both benches, I mean, Doku, maybe Kovacic, City might look to bring on. Liverpool, definitely Mo Salah is the one. Maybe Robertson. Are they fully fit, though? Probably not. Big C, I remember you did an episode of Talk is Cheap with Cecil. The chemistry was good. I liked it. So, at the moment, I'm having a few discussions. They want me to possibly have a new weekly show on AFTV. But we're kind of talking about who I do the show with. Do I do it with Robbie? Do I do it with Cecil? So we may do something at the end of this season or the start of next season. So yeah, there's lots of content, man. US tour again in the summer is going to be great. So lots of stuff. Let's hope we're champions, man. Imagine what that tour would be like if we were champions. Too controversial. Well, you know me, people. I let the clip off with my opinions. De Bruyne, anyway, looking for Haaland. Good block. Liverpool struggling here. Oh, Haaland nicks it off. Van Dijk out wide to Alvarez. 1v1 with Bradley. Cuts inside him. Shoots. Oh, it goes over the bar. Doesn't wrap his foot around it. And it goes out. Mr. Ayes said, yo, Curtis, in Fantasyland, what would you choose? Keeping Arteta and win the league or get Zidane and win back-to-back Champions Leagues? I'll take back-to-back Champions Leagues, bro. I'll take back-to-back Champions Leagues. 2 stars above the badge. They'll never hear the end of it. AFTV will water you down. Nah, bro. Nah, man. And anyway, you know, you get the full... You know, that might be the no added sugar version over there. But over here, you get the proper thing. You know what I mean? Curtis, Turkish and Troops. Yeah, I mean, Troops, I don't know if he's still... He has done a few shows, actually, on AFTV since leaving America. So maybe, yeah, you never know. City on the ball. This half has absolutely flown by the way. And big up Versa Vision with the super chat. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, man, it's a half that's flown by. It's a half that has flown by. And what was the best World Cup? Curtis, what was the World Cup 2002? The best? Oh yeah, best final I've seen, 100%. That was the best final I've ever watched. That one, Argentina France, was unbelievable. I want Real Madrid in the final. That would be unreal. City on the break, 2 minutes added on. 3 against 4. Walker picked. Oh, overhits it. De Bruyne was free at the back post. I think he hits that too hard, Walker. It's difficult because you've got to put power on it. Walker there nicks it off Diaz. Rips past Gomez way too quick. Tries to find De Bruyne back post. I think Walker will be disappointed with that. He hits it way too hard. It's tough because you've got to beat the goalkeeper. De Bruyne wasn't quite there. I think a player of Walker's quality there would have expected to have found him there. City looks so dangerous in transition. Rodri, is that a dive? No, it was John Stones, not Rodri. Liverpool, minute till half-time. Luis Diaz. It's Szoboszlai, 25 yards out, touches it out of his feet, finds Bradley, great chance for Liverpool. Conor Bradley pulls it across, it's blocked. Wasn't the best of deliveries, man. He's got to pick someone out there. He's just crossed it. You've got to actually, when you're that close to the goal, you've either got to shoot there for me and just try and rip the net apart, or you've got to pick someone out. He's just crossed it and give it straight to John Stones. He's got to do better there. He's got to do better, I feel there. That's where Trent is slightly, you know, that level above. Trent there, I think, either hits the target or picks somebody out. I think he gets caught in two minds, Bradley. That was actually one of the best chances of the game for Liverpool. What did you think of Tony yesterday? Listen, he was a problem. His hold-up playing that, but he didn't do much. There was not a lot of goal threat. He had the 40-yard left foot shot that was unbelievable technique. But listen, Gabriel and Saliba, man, they're difficult to deal with. Yellow card there for Rodri. Exactly what I want to see. Let's get Rodri sent off for the Arsenal game. One more yellow card. In fact, would a suspension, if he got sent off, I think he'd miss the FA Cup game when they play Newcastle. So we need a straight red. But Tony, I'd take Tony, but I don't think he'll be at Arsenal. Big up everyone locked in. Listen, 3,000 of you tuned in. Unbelievable numbers. Szoboszlai's knuckleballing from 35 yards. Good save. And that should be half-time. We're over the 2 minutes added on. Half-time whistle goes, people. Half-time whistle goes. Liverpool 0. Manchester City 1. I'd take a cheeky Liverpool equaliser and a 1-1 draw. The scores today, people, for anyone just tuned in. Aston Villa 0, Tottenham 4. Unbelievable result there for Tottenham. Didn't see that coming. Who scored? Maddison, Brennan Johnson, Son and Timo Werner. Brighton beat Forest 1-0. Own goal in that game. West Ham drew 2-2 with Burnley. Burnley were 2-0 up at half-time. Paqueta and Danny Ings. Danny Ings with a 92nd minute equaliser. And 1-0 in this game. John Stones with an absolute masterpiece off the training ground. Short, well, not a short corner, a low whipped in corner. Ake blocks at the near post. John Stones scores at the near post. Brilliant goal. And it's 1-0. I think any Liverpool fan watching that would be very concerned, because that was not a good first half from Liverpool in such a big game. I just don't think the tactics, they don't have that goal threat. You know, they don't have that goal threat. Listen, people, can we get the likes up? Let's hit 1,000 easily. There's 3,000 of you locked in. We're only on 700 likes. Can we get 1,000 likes? No pressure after that. If we can get more than that, it's a bonus. We hit nearly 4,000 likes yesterday for the Arsenal game. That was incredible. And get involved in the comments. What do we want to see here, people? Do we want to see Liverpool equalise? I think that's the ideal result for us. Maybe a couple suspensions and the odd injury. Don't wish no major injuries, of course, but yeah, we wouldn't mind a few. What would Daichi think about that first half? I mean, listen, mate. You know, Pep, you can't do that near post corner with me, mate. You do that with me, I'll have John Stones in a headlock. We don't accept things like that here at Everton. We eat bricks, we eat wood, we eat concrete. I've just ate some glass for breakfast with me Weetabix. And I'll be drinking some petrol tonight just to celebrate Mother's Day. So, you know, happy Mother's Day. And, you know, let's hope Arsenal win the league. So there you go, people. Liverpool don't look good. Liverpool don't look good. That's the crazy thing. Can we get Rodri sent off? He got a yellow card there. As I said, though, I think a second yellow makes him suspended for the FA Cup game rather than the Premier League game. Marley said broken legs. Hey, listen, I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I won't tell you what I'm thinking in my mind now, but, you know, I'm going to be respectful with what I say in the microphone. Reece said, yo, Curtis, what do you think of Declan Rice this season? Signing of the season. Arguably player of the season as well. If we win the Premier League, Declan Rice will probably win player of the season, like PFA player of the season. Because people will say, look at the impact he's had on the team defensively, could potentially get 10 league goals. Like I've said many times, I didn't think he was worth 105 million. He's incredible. Does anyone in the chat have an active streaming channel? Listen, if anybody's got a channel in the chat, a gaming channel, a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, anything, feel free, promote it in the comments. This is what this channel is about, community settings. If you're starting a new channel, you're doing gaming, I know Dre and Penalty Spot, they do DJing on Twitch. throw it in there. I'll promote it. I'll show it around. That's what we're about, people. Community, you know. So yeah, man, feel free. Feel free. Get involved. Listen, said it before. Some of you guys who come on the member streams, you could quite easily have your own channels with how well you get your points across. So yeah, man, anyone who's got a channel, get it in the comments. Promote yourself. Self-promotion. Post beats on my channel. Yeah, man. What we got here? X-Con, 33K, post anime and gaming. Let us know where as well. Let us know where. Tell us where so the people can follow. Is it on Twitch? Is it on YouTube? Get the people following. That's what we're about here, people. Community settings, you know. Liverpool look erratic. They do. We need that Discord server. If that's something you want, people, we can do that. Keefy said only fans. Hey, listen, the electricity went up, bro. If you gotta do it, do it. Listen, man. I want to start a channel named 3 Minute Ban. Do it. Do it. How much do you think Rice is worth? I mean, he's worth more than 105 if Caicedo costs 115. Jordan's got a golf page. There we go. Follow it. Anyone into golf? FIFA streams here on Twitch. What we got? Plain Lizard. Get in there, people. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. Big C, past the Ottawa, Canada. I'd love to go Canada, you know. I got some friends in Canada, Toronto. X-Con said, YouTube, Twitch, thank you, Curtis. I was thinking about making your Discord after then and giving you... Listen, we'll do something. We can do something if Discord... It'd be a good way for the community to sort of communicate. And the only thing is, there would be so many people on it. Can you imagine the amount of messages we'd get? But I'm just thinking, you know, it'd be good because... Let's say there's breaking news and I haven't seen it and loads of you have seen it. You throw it in the Discord. Oh, look, community. It'd be a great way for us to all keep updated. So, listen, I want to expand the channel. I want to get people involved in it as well. So, we just, you know, merch and all kinds of stuff we're going to do. Definitely have to do loads of... Cruz is going to start a channel. He is going to start a channel. He wants to do gaming and NBA 2K and FIFA and... Fortnite and all that stuff and do some other stuff. So yeah, man. Barfly Sports, just subscribe. Met you in LA. Can you put out a poll? Does Curtis need a new intro video? Listen, I'll change the intro. I love the song though. I want to keep the song because I feel like it's the soundtrack. You know, like Match of the Day soundtrack. But I could change the video. Big up Barfly, bro. Big up yourself. Big up Jamrock. Go and follow him. He does good things as well. Does good things on his channel. Good editing work as well. The intro is legendary. Listen, I'm a man of the people. If the intro needs changing, I'll change it. I'll keep the song. Maybe we could do a new video. You know? My TV sound has gone off, so I told my family I have Curtis Shaw as the commentary. Everyone loves hearing your voice. Big up Pokemon Go and the family. The intro is iconic, never change. Anyone need garden maintenance? Listen, do what's necessary. But whatever. If anyone in the chat can get discount, cars, clothes... holidays, hotels, get it in the... This is what we're about, people. Community settings. Don't worry about Liverpool, Man City. Is anyone getting, like, free flights? You know what I mean? I want to know. Does anyone work for Emirates, American Airlines, anyone in JD Sports, anyone work at BMW? That's what we want to know. Go and follow Laser Gaming. He's doing massive things in the gaming community. Big Arsenal fan. He's doing great things. He said Discord is a good way to keep the community updated. And that's a good point because the amount of people that message me and say, I'm subscribed and YouTube are not giving me notifications. So, yeah, it would potentially be a great way to keep people updated, man. Any discounts, man, run it in the comments, people. Run it. If not, we'll just do straight WhatsApp. The only thing with WhatsApp, you got to put your phone number. Is it a bit more personal to people, you know, rather than maybe Discord or something like that. But listen, feel free, and if you're watching it on playback after, put comments in as well. I told you, I'm here for the community. We'll do things that the community wants in that case. Rental cars discounts, just not for Julian. Anyone who's getting good discount on anything, put it in there. Don't you dare change the intro, said SM. Let's take it all the way to the top. Footy highlights. I'm watching without English commentary. Felt Liverpool look good. Do you know what it is, right? They're getting a lot of the ball, but they're not making great chances. That's the problem. Brian said, C Unit from Brooklyn podcast. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Chef Muko, big up for the super sticker, bro. S. Runny said, where can I get discounted Arsenal tickets online? Bro, Arsenal tickets are like getting a gold ticket in a Willy Wonka chocolate bar in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, bro. It's mad. It's so difficult to get an Arsenal ticket. Alexander said, speaking about the intro, pull it. Should we pull it? Just for the Sunday, I'll pull it once. Run that ting! All right, one time only, one off. Happy Mother's Day, people. Big up all the mums tuned in. Big up my mama tuned in. And all the mums out there. Big up my missus as well. Great mother. And yeah, man, we have to appreciate the mums, you know. Where would we be without them? But yeah, man, one-time intro. I like the tap-ins on the intro, Marty. You're a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. They're far from tap-ins. Far from tap-ins. Finesse, four top bins and the chip. Some people say it's offside. No VAR. But hey, out of interest, what was your high scoring season? I'll be honest. My high scoring season was 18. And that was in... That was when I was playing up front. I played a few seasons as an attacking midfielder. But yeah, man. What a cross. You're a disgrace, Peter. Man are saying it was a cross, you know. Nah, man. It's just... Yeah, no, I hear you, Barfly. Because look, I'm going to be real. I'll be totally honest with you. When I set up the channel, I was like, nah, I need an intro. I need an intro. And I made it on my phone. It took 5 minutes. I got a song, non-copyrighted song. I made that video in 5 minutes and just threw it up there. And then I just stuck with it. I get you. The video quality could be higher. But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. We have to remember the humble beginnings, you know. The videos in the car and the ones in the front room with 2 shirts hanging on 2 nails in the front room. You know, the washing machine was in the background and the clock on the wall with the washing on top of the dryer, you know. Humble beginnings, people. What's happened to you, Wizzy? Wizzy's about, you know. Wizzy's about. I saw he put a picture up the other day online. I think he said the break's over, so I would imagine he'll be back making content. And good to see him back, man. Good to see him back. He's a quality content creator. Saw Turkish with his kid on AFTV. Respect to all the dads. Come on, big him up, man. Big him up. User Cruz. Bro, he's probably got better goals on video than me. A lot of my best goals that I've scored weren't even on video. That's how crazy it is. Showing my age there. Or some, yeah, like you said, some grainy video quality, you know, 720. Cruz probably got better goals than me on video with all the modern technology they're using. That VO cam that follows the ball and all that stuff. I was probably got it on iPhone 4s and that. But anyway, let's concentrate on football. 1-0 at half time. Is it a good result for Arsenal? I would like to see a couple of suspensions here. I'm going to be honest. Rodri's on a yellow card. Could do with him getting sent off. You know what I want to know? If Rodri gets sent off, does a Premier League red card affect the FA Cup? Like, would you serve it? Yeah. Unlike yellow card, red cards, yeah. Red cards are carried over to the domestic cup competition, meaning if a player was red carded in a Premier League game and the club's next fixture was an FA Cup game, the player would miss the FA Cup game rather than the next Premier League game. So even if Rodri gets sent off, if it's a second yellow, he would miss the game against Newcastle for Man City next week. So we need a straight red card, 3-match ban. That's all we need. So, yeah, even a second yellow doesn't get him out of the Arsenal game, unfortunately. But yellow cards on. He's on 8 yellow cards, yeah. So if he was to hit 10 yellow cards, it would be a 1-match ban. But, yeah. So we need a straight red for Rodri. That's what we need. Yeah, I hope he gets sent off against Newcastle. That would be a good thing. Arsenal win the league or Champions League, or Cruz makes a cameo on AFTV. Bro, we win the league or Champions League. Cruz can come on an AFTV interview anytime, you know. Patrick said, why are you insulting by saying if we win, it's when? Well, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right, bro. We need to. Big C, do you remember Crystal Palace Baltimore? I was asked to go on there on trial, but turned it down. I can't even remember that. I can't even remember that, bro. Is it a 2-match ban for 10 yellows? Listen, that would be good. We could do with him getting sent off next week. Is what it is. You know what it is? I just look at City now. Like you've got you might just have to beat their best team. People in the comments were saying last week, yeah, but when Pep goes, we'll dominate. No, let's win the league with Pep here. Conte won it with Pep here. Klopp's won it with Pep here. Let's win it. Let's win it. So, Curtis, who's your best African player to have played for Arsenal? Best African player to have played for Arsenal. Who pops in my head straight away? I'm thinking Kolo Toure. I'm thinking Kanu. I'm thinking Adebayor. Lauren. I think Lauren's arguably the best. I know a lot of people would say Kanu was more of a squad player. Let's be real. He didn't start that much. He was behind. He scored a great hat-trick against Chelsea though, didn't he? Lauren, Kanu, or probably Kolo Toure. Oh, Aubameyang as well. Listen, man, you know me. I'm a big about. Man said Vieira. Yeah, he's born in Senegal. Vieira. Whoa. I'm going Lauren, Kanu, Kolo Toure. Obviously, Vieira's the best if we're going on birth. Born in Senegal. Alex Song was good for a couple of years. Ran to Barcelona and his career just disappeared. Right, anyway, let's concentrate. Second half about to get underway. Big second half in the title race. Liverpool 1-0 down. Salah was warming up at half-time, but they still haven't brought him on, so he's obviously not fully fit. Oh, no, I've pressed the clock too early. Can Liverpool get that equaliser? A draw would be great for Arsenal. We're underway. We are underway, people. Not Shamak, definitely not Shamak. I'll go Lauren, Aubameyang, Kolo Toure, Kanu. They're probably the ones for me. Free kick to Man City on the halfway line. As it stands, we are 1 point behind City, 10 better goal difference yet to play them. Simon said, hey Curtis, big up. Olympiacos watch along. I was in hospital. You shouted out my baby Octavia. She's free tomorrow. Wife just reminded me hearing your voice. Big up Octavia on her birthday tomorrow. Have a great day. Hopefully, you know, Dad, you know, pulls his weight and buys all the toys that she wants. And have a great day, man. Bless up. And we don't like to talk about the Olympiacos watch along, that's for sure. El Neni and Gervinho, definitely not. Abue, I mean, he started off well, then faded quickly, didn't he? But listen, big second half. Big second half this in the title race. Liverpool was so lackluster in that first half. They had a lot of the ball. Oh, back. Oh, penalty! Penalty drama! Nathan Ake's back pass is under hit. Nunes takes it round Ederson. Ederson clatters Darwin Nunes. Penalty to Liverpool. They're asking for a red card. He's given a yellow card for Ederson. Wow. Nathan Ake underhits the back pass. What is he doing on his weaker right foot? Nunes runs, nicks it round Ederson. Ederson wipes him out. Penalty to Liverpool. No complaints. Van Dijk's asking for a red card. Ederson clatters him, no argument. And it is a penalty to Liverpool. Vincent said, if you need a producer, let's work. I have ideas. Big up, bro. If you want to hit me up, curtisshawtv@hotmail.com. Anyone got any ideas? Marty said, I like the... Hey, no, we read that. That's a disrespect, Marty, but I respect the shamelessness. Penalty to Liverpool. Van Dijk is asking for a red card. I think they brought in that rule, didn't they? Sort of like double jeopardy. Where you're not really sent off in a season if a penalty is given as well. Ederson, wow, yeah, that's crazy. Somebody just said, yeah, Ederson, that's his 5th yellow card of the season, but obviously 5 yellow cards now at this stage in the season does not lead to a suspension. Now, is Ederson injured? Because what's happened, Nunez has kicked it. Now, Nunez's knee has clattered into Ederson's thigh. Is that a dead leg? I've had that before. The knee into the thigh. The bruising then starts to hurt. Your leg starts to seize up a little bit. And you're in pain. They'll get the magic cold spray out there and try and keep him going. Ederson may be injured here as well. It wouldn't keep him out for a long time. But will he have to come off in this game? Who's the goalkeeper? Is it Ortega? Yeah, he's warming up. Here we go, people. The interesting thing is, we do want a draw. My worry here is that if Liverpool score this early in the game, with 42 minutes to go, they're both going to be going for the win, sorry. So, is it too early for them to equalise? But hey, it is what it is. He's in pain there. I think he's struggling. That knee clattered him in his thigh. It's so difficult to just run that off. That will just seize up. It is a penalty to Liverpool anyway. Alexis McAllister to take it. He scored a penalty on Thursday night in the Europa League against Prague. Is it Sparta Prague? And this is a big moment. You would have thought maybe Darwin, but I think Darwin has missed penalties before. No, see, we beat him out. You beat him and Arsenal, Liverpool battle it out. Well, let's see. Massive moment in the title race. McAllister, penalty against Ederson to equalise at Anfield. Here we go. Argentina against Brazil. Here we go. It's McAllister against Ederson. He scores! Ederson goes the right way, but it's too high. Great penalty. Keeper's right. Middle of the net. Side netting, sorry, but middle of the goal. And Liverpool have equalised. It's Liverpool 1. Manchester City 1. Game on, people. We all wanted the draw. The problem is it going to stay like this? By the way, what a penalty that is. Ederson goes the right way, stretches his left arm. He can't reach it. It's too high. It's an outstanding penalty from Alexis McAllister under pressure. Man City fans behind the goal. My concern now is this going to stay a draw? Let me tell you something now. Liverpool are going to go for Man City's neck right now, people. They're going to bring Mo Salah on. They're going to go mental. They're going to go absolutely crazy. But hey, it is what it is. Darwin Núñez wins the flick on. Anfield is rip-roaring. Diaz turns there. All of a sudden, the whole dynamics of this game has changed. Big up LSU. Hey, thank you very much, bro. 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself. He usually gives out 5 memberships for any goal that goes in our favour. So big up LSU. Legend in the community. Here's Keller being pressed by Haaland. Doesn't do a Ramsdale and get caught. Christian said we need to go back to Dubai again before we play Man City. Problem is the players will be on international duty this time. It's not actually a break, is it? So I really hope a lot of Arsenal players are not playing during this international break. That is for sure. Big up LSU and big up the guys and girls who picked up the membership off LSU. Big up your damn self. Pep does not look happy. It is Liverpool 1. Manchester City 1. I have to admit, and I'm going to be honest, and forgive me on this. Part of me just wants Man City to lose because I'm just sick of Man City dominating this country. And I do have this sort of, I don't know, I have this sort of shameless happiness when I see Man City getting beat. Even though, listen, a Liverpool win could be damaging for us. But, you know, it is what it is. It just needs to work out in favour of Arsenal. That's all we need. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I find it very difficult to want Man City to win. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it is about them, but some of you may feel the same. I don't think this game stays as a draw. I'm going to be honest. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Oh, Darwin Núñez again. Oh, Edison collects this time. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I don't want any of them to win. A draw's a better result for us, but I would kind of love Man City to go trophyless this season. Lose the title, somebody to, you know, take the Champions League off them. There you go. Did I not tell you that leg ain't getting through the next 35, 40 minutes? Edison on the floor, dead leg, get him off. He will be out for the next probably 5 to 7 days. I've had that dead leg before. You get kneed like that in the thigh, because the goalkeeper and he's not moving, that is just going to seize up. And it's not happening, mate. He's off. He's coming off. Ortega's coming on. You just can't, I hate to say it, but you just can't help but feel like Liverpool are going to win this game. It just, you know, the goalkeeper gets injured, gives away a penalty. They're going to bring Salah on for the last 30 minutes. Anfield is absolutely rocking. I want Liverpool to win, so City have to beat us to win the league, said Highly Wanted Criminal. Edison gives me Ramsdale vibes. Liverpool won't drop points. Liverpool will win this game and the Premier League. See, the problem, the flip side is, even though I don't want Man City to win, I just have this terrible feeling if Liverpool win this game, they're just going to blitz most of the teams they play. They've got 6 or 7 key players out injured, and they're still beating Man City. You know, you put Thiago, Jota, Salah, Trent, Alisson back in the team, they're going to beat nearly everybody they've got to play. So that's my concern. But hey, a draw would be best case scenario, and then we go and beat Man City at the Etihad. But let's see. I'll be surprised if this stays as a draw. But you never know. City will grow back into the game. It's just that, yeah, and Konate as well. City will have a period in this game where they will cause problems again. You know? And that's the thing, King Bucks. Is it just a dead leg? Did he? Because he kind of planted the leg and just took the impact. And he looks quite, you know, the way he's coming off, he looks a bit... I know it's a big game. You're going to be a bit upset, but is it worse than a dead leg? Is it worse? We'll see. The only thing I would say, if it was a knee injury, they'd probably carry him off rather than allow him to just walk off the pitch. Ish, I agree, Ortega is decent, but let's be real. A goalkeeper coming on is not easy. It's not the same as a goalkeeper warming up, catching some crosses, getting his kicking going. Guys had a quick jog, quick stretch, go on the pitch at Anfield with all that atmosphere. Going to be difficult for him. Yeah, Alisson's the best keeper. He's the best keeper in the Premier League by I won't say by far, but he is. He's better than Edison. He's the best. This is a huge 35 minutes in the Premier League title race. It really is. Pep always spitting like he's chewing tobacco. I noticed that. It's not a good habit. Oh, Liverpool there. Szoboszlai picks out the wrong pass. Their numbers going forward there. I think City could do with making a change. I really do. I think they need Doku's pace for the counter-attack. He was poor against Man United, but I think they need a bit of pace. One of the 9 injuries Mr. Cool Bus Driver wished for. Bernardo Silva, will he get booked? Book all their players, ref. He's going to let him off, isn't he? He's going to let him off. Curtly, if Arteta wins the Prem with Pep, Klopp, Ten Hag all in their prime, would you rate Mickey Ross the Cone Man boss then? Or would it be considered, look, you can't win a title in the Premier League by luck. If Arteta wins the Premier League this season, you are, all of a sudden, you're going up a whole nother level as a manager. You can't win a Premier League in a lucky way. It doesn't happen. Oh! Ball whipped in! Oh! City had a great chance. I think that was it Kwanzaa got caught on the ball there. City with the chance. Still a chance. Is Phil Foden! Oh, saved by Kelleher! Should have probably chipped him. I said they will grow back into this game at some stage. Great ball by De Bruyne. Kwanzaa got caught on the ball. City had opportunity, didn't pick out the right pass. It was blocked. De Bruyne then finds Foden. And he should have probably chipped the goalkeeper. Instead, he hits it straight at Kelleher. City growing back into the game. I have to admit, this is a brilliant game of football. This is a really good game of football, man. They are going for each other. I think City need a change. I think Liverpool need a change. If I was Liverpool, I'd bring Salah on for Harvey Elliott. If I was City, I'd put Doku left wing. And maybe take off Bernardo. What is that? Diaz, what a run! It's Darwin Núñez! It's Diaz! Heavy first touch! Oh, he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He has a heavy touch and Ortega collects it. What a chance. What a run. I mean, is that... Bernardo just tries to wipe him out. He should still get a yellow. Great ball by Darwin. I don't think Diaz expects it. Reverse pass. Heavy touch. And he is booking someone. I think it is Bernardo. I want suspensions. I want injuries. Not wishing big injuries, but, you know. Bernardo Silva picks up a yellow card. I would bring Doku on for Bernardo. 7 yellow cards, so he's not suspended either. And I would bring on Salah for Elliott. Chris said it was a bigger Judas that left. Cole, Nasri, Adebayor. Everyone hates Ashley Cole, but I don't blame him. They offered him a contract, then changed the amount, and he went to Chelsea and won everything. Can I really criticise you for that? It was painful, but his move was successful. I thought Adebayor was snaky, but Adebayor reckons the club forced him to leave. Adebayor, I didn't like Adebayor, and he celebrated against us. He's a scumbag. But yeah, Mo Salah's coming on. Mo Salah is on the way for Liverpool. This game is completely up in the air. Ortega, what a ball that is. What a touch by John Stones under pressure. Akanji gives it away to Gomez. That could be handball. Liverpool are on the break. Szoboszlai, terrible shot. What is that? I thought Szoboszlai, people tell me Szoboszlai, great techers. That is an awful shot. He had a lot of time there as well. Look at the space. I think it should have been a corner, but it's an awful shot. Every Arsenal fan wants a draw right now. Robertson and Salah coming on. Szoboszlai coming off. I don't think he's played that well today. HR said, don't get the logic of Arsenal fans wanting Liverpool to win. They have easier fixtures. They won't drop points. If City lose, they will defeat. Oh, I get you. Listen, I've said it all along. If Liverpool win, there's a big problem because their fixture list, I think they'll just smash it apart. Who came off then? I didn't even see it. Szoboszlai and Bradley come off. Robertson at left back. Gomez at right back. Elliott will go in the 10 role where Szoboszlai was, and Salah will go on the right. This game is finely balanced. Brilliant game. This is one of the best games I've watched this season in the Prem, because it just feels like anything can happen. It's end-to-end as well, and the atmosphere is good. Keller, good ball out wide to Robertson. Finds Diaz. Robertson. Liverpool. Adebayor even went to Spurs, yeah, and Gallas. Sam said, if Liverpool win, see the title race is over. Well, what would a win do to Liverpool? A win would put Liverpool 2 points clear of Arsenal. And our next game's Man City. Even if we were to draw to City and they won their next game, which, yeah, it would not be good. I mean, just as an example, Liverpool's next league game is Brighton at home. They'll win that. They could be 4 points clear. Yeah, a Liverpool win would be terrible. And they could be in. Here's Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz! 1-on-1! Oh, he puts it wide! Woo! Damn, I hope... Oh, my days. I thought he was offside. I tell you what's interesting, how much this City defence is getting opened up. Oh, my days, he was miles onside. What a ball by Mo Salah. What a terrible finish. Tries to do the Thierry Henry open up. Gets no curl on it. The ball just goes straight. He puts that 2 or 3 yards wide. That is actually an awful finish. Klopp's jumping around, fist pumping, saying, come on, but that is terrible. Ziggy said, have you seen Haaland? I got to be honest. Haaland usually gets wrapped up by Van Dijk at Anfield, and today's no different. He ain't doing nothing. That was awful from Diaz. I'm quite 50-50 on my opinion of Luis Diaz. Some weeks I watch him, I think, what a player. He's a live wire, he's direct. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if the end product's good enough. And just as I say that, it's Diaz. Great tackle, Kyle Walker. Oh my days, why is he having a touch? The Man City defence is getting opened up time and time again. And I love to see it because we play. Why does Diaz not hit that first time? Oh my days, why is he taking a touch? 12 yards out. First time, just roll it into the back of the net. He controls it and Kyle Walker nicks it off him. City's back four is getting cut apart here, which gives me hope for Arsenal. Robertson in swinging corner. It's high. He overhits it. Goes out for a corner on the other side. George Guna desperate for a draw. Otherwise, we have to go and win at the Etihad against either a wounded animal City or high flying. Listen, we need to beat Man City away. I'm telling you. Go for them. How can we expect other teams to beat them in the running if we can't beat them? We need to be the ones that beat them and end their title hopes. But here's what it is. Ball whipped in. Liverpool corner. Headed away. Comes back out to Salah. Salah! Oh! Volleys it wide with his right foot. Goal kick. Diaz is wasteful, man. He is. He's not clinical. I mean, I don't know what his numbers are like this season. To be honest. Let's have a look. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz for Liverpool this season. 6 goals, 3 assists. It's okay. He's not what Sadio Mane was, you know. I know he's difficult to upgrade, but Mane was unbelievable. Here come Liverpool again. Diaz finds McAllister. McAllister shoots. Oh, Tega, you should have caught that, bro. Tips it wide for a corner. Liverpool crowd is rocking. How does he... Can he not catch that? Ah, no, he's stretching a little bit too much. Pep benching Ruben Diaz. I don't get that. Is he injured? I don't know what the problem is. Fabricator said, in an open game, a fit Martinelli can hurt City 100%. I've never seen a Man City team with gaps in it like this. It's like a string vest. It's crazy. Robertson in swinging corner for Liverpool. They're dominating. Headed away. Edge of the box. Salah brings it down. Forced all the way back to the keeper. Kelleher. Kev said the City machine is not the same from last season. I hope you're right. Every year I say that, but then they end up winning trebles and stuff. Here's Bernardo Silva, who has not had a particularly good game. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. He's got 3 players around him. But that means other players will be unmarked. City have the ball back. City are quite slow today. Without Doku. I mean, City in the second half. No shot on target. Wasn't Foden shot on target? Kelleher saved it. Last 5 minutes, no shot on target. Akanji gets it out wide. The one thing about City, no matter how quiet they are, they're always capable. Walcott overhits that cross, goes out for a throw-in at the back post. Listen, for me, I've always said Haaland's one of the best goal scorers in the world by far. He's not one of the best footballers. He ain't as good as Kylian Mbappe. I don't even think he's as good as Harry Kane as a footballer. But what he is somebody you don't want to have a big chance. Double change for Manchester City. Kovacic and Doku about to come on. I reckon it will be Bernardo Silva and Alvarez to come off. Free kick there for Liverpool. De Bruyne fouls McAllister. I reckon Doku will go left wing. Bernardo will come off. And I reckon... Alvarez will come off for Kovacic. Akanji clears it. Da Vinci said, Man City defence getting opened up like a pack of Dairy Lee Lunchables. They were classics back in the day. Vegas Gunner, Alvarez been poor too, losing the ball a lot. Yeah, his form's dipped over the last few weeks, I think. He hasn't looked as good. In fact, he's been on the bench a lot. Here's Harvey Elliott for Liverpool. 23 minutes to go. Will there be a winner? Will Arsenal fans get the draw that we're looking for? Big up South London. I sent you a pic of Kai Havertz in the Killer Cam pink coat. Big up, bro. Big up. Haircut ain't working for Kevin De Bruyne. That Jack Grealish. Ball whipped in by Robertson. Overhit. Goes out for a goal kick to Manchester City. And there will be some changes. Saheem, Messi or Ronaldo? Lionel Messi, my friend. Not that I don't respect Ronaldo's work. CR7 is an icon. But Messi, man. World Cup winner. It's Lionel, man. Lionel. All right, Alvarez comes off. As we said, I would expect Bernardo to be... Kevin De Bruyne gets dragged. Maybe not fully fit yet. He's blinking a lot. I don't know. He doesn't look happy. Maybe he's got hair gel in his eyes. I think De Bruyne he's not happy. Not happy there. He looks like he's having a bit of an argument with Pep. I love that. That's what I want to see. De Bruyne is not happy. When have you seen De Bruyne getting dragged off? He's not happy. He's still arguing and talking to one of the coaches. De Bruyne off for Kovacic. He's fuming. With the ginger Jack Grealish haircut. Not happy at all. Kevin De Bruyne dragged off in a big game with 22 minutes to go. Doesn't look like an injury. Are we coming to the beginning of the end of Kevin De Bruyne? I like seeing him arguing with Pep. That's what we want to see. Kovacic, lovely turn. Finds Doku, first opportunity on the ball. Liverpool got 3 players on him. And it's a poor pass to Kovacic. They do regain possession. Let me talk. Sit down. Listen, he hasn't been great, De Bruyne. You can't argue. Luis Diaz skins Foden there. And wins a throw-in off Kyle Walker. Yeah, Bernardo's on a yellow and he's hardly done anything. So I thought Bernardo would have come off. You go with maybe Rodri and Kovacic in the double pivot. Put De Bruyne in the 10. Foden on the right. Doku left. Haaland up top. But, you know, Pep don't care, man. He don't care how good a player you are. If he's not happy, he'll drag you off. Hopefully De Bruyne and Pep have a massive argument after the game. Saw Messi play in the MLS opener. He's twice as good as in real life on TV. Listen, man, you got to watch Messi, ain't you? Oh, good ball. Stones and Nunes. Stones cuts it out. And Ortega clears it long. Nobody talk! Everybody sit down! Nobody talk! Yeah, you're right, Dave. De Bruyne must not be fully fit. He hasn't played well. Really hasn't played well. But I think he's played better than Bernardo Silva. So I'm surprised. Omar said, I saw the GOAT Messi live 2 weeks ago. Happy days, bro. Robertson whips it in low. Darwin Nunes, what a save, Ortega. Point blank range. Hits it straight at him. Probably 10 yards out. It's one of them. It's whipped in from Robertson. Low and hard. He's just got to make contact with it. He just gets his foot on it. It hits Ortega. And it's blocked. Haaland. City on the counter-attack. He's had such a quiet game, Haaland. Here's Doku. 2 players on him straight away. Finds Kovacic. Rodri. City, here's Foden. Should have turned there, but forced backwards. Oh, De Bruyne said, let me talk to the ref. Was that Champions League game? At the Etihad. Listen, the one thing I will say, and I don't want to give any Arsenal fan a false sense of hope. This Man City team can be got at. There's no doubt about it. They can be got at. We really need Martinelli fit. And we need to go at them. You're right, yeah, De Bruyne got the assist for the goal, so I'm shocked that he took him off over Bernardo. What a ball in from Robertson. I think Nunes will be disappointed he doesn't score that. It's not easy, but he won't set us up properly. Well, I feel like the Arsenal team picks itself now. Yeah, we're gonna need Martinelli back. We're gonna need Martinelli back. We want to see Martinelli, Saka on the wing. Probably Havertz up front. I'd love to see Partey back fit and in form, but I just don't think he'll be ready for that game yet. He still hasn't really hit his stride yet. Here comes City. Nathan Ake whips it in. Foden. Oh, they've hit the bar. Manchester City hit the bar. Kelleher comes out, punches the ball. It hits Phil Foden and hits the crossbar and goes over the top. Wow, is it one of them days? It's just one of those days. Just one of those days. Dry cry. Kelleher comes out, Superman settings. It hits Foden on the shoulder, I think. Hits the crossbar and goes over. Crazy. Man City needs to score and let Liverpool chase. Draw is written. I really hope so. 17 minutes to go to get that draw. Kyle Walker. Oh, naughty tackle. Salah's rolling around. Was Kyle Walker's studs up there? Oh! Ortega nearly did a Ramsdale there, but he got away with it. Got the ball out to Bernardo. Dear me, I thought he'd kick the ball at him there. City are playing not to lose the title, Liverpool to win it. Liverpool know they need to win. Anfield, they're going to try and beat them. It's different. City can draw and then try and beat us. That was nearly Ramsdale settings. Walker picks up Salah. He's back on his feet now. 16 minutes to go, people. Liverpool 1. Manchester City 1. John Stones with the goal for City. McAllister with the equaliser for Liverpool. Here's Doku. Up against Gomez. Rolls inside. Finds Kovacic. 2 players on him straight away. Liverpool defending tight. Rodri in support of Doku. Can City open Liverpool up? 3.7k locked in. Unbelievable support on the channel. Hit the like button, people. Appreciate all the support as always. Let's get the likes up. We're already on... What are we on? What are we on, people, in terms of likes? We're on 1,000 likes, people. Big up. Can we get close to 2k? Will we get a late winner or will it be the draw? As an Arsenal fan, I take the draw all day long. Here's Bernardo Silva. I think a little bit of the energy has gone out of both sides a little bit. The tempo has been so high. It's very difficult to play like that for 90 minutes. I think now there's a little 5-10 minutes period here where both teams have sort of slowed down a little bit. Big up Pack Does Fitness said, big up Big C, long time brother. Enjoying the stream as always, brother. Appreciate it. I hope you're well. Saliba said, a draw please. Unknown C, what's good C? Just tuning in. Looks like if Liverpool score, they're going to win the league. City under real pressure. I think City feel like a draw's not the end of the world for them. Darwin Núñez comes off for Gakpo. I think again, you know, it's typical Núñez game, innit? It's he put on a lot of pressure, he caused chaos, he wins the penalty, but he misses a huge chance that could have won them the game. So it must be hard being a Liverpool fan because Núñez is like so good, but so frustrating at the same time. He does some really good things, but doesn't quite do enough to be considered a top striker. Would you take a draw at the Etihad? If you offered me a draw at the Etihad right now, I would reject it. I'm here for the win. I think it's going to take a win at City to win the league. That's my honest assessment. I think we need to go there and beat them and send out a big message. So I actually would refuse that draw. Delusional Fraud, big up, bro. Thank you for the super chat. 3,700 watching. Hit the likes, people. Hit the like button. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 42 of you on Twitch. City on the ball. Bernardo Silva. Kyle Walker on the overlap. Running at Robertson. Good defending, Robertson. And the ball's given away. Ball over the top, looking for Gakpo. Gakpo is a player I just don't understand. I'll be honest. I watch most players and I feel like I understand what their aim and intention is of what they're trying to do. When I watch Cody Gakpo play, I don't understand him. You know, he's like a jigsaw puzzle. He's like a Rubik's Cube. I don't get it. Is he a striker? Is he attacking midfielder? Is he a winger? Is he quick? Is he a good finisher? I don't really know. He is technically quite good. I mean, you just giving the ball away there. I just don't get him as a player at all. Ortega finds Ake, Liverpool pressing. Richard said John Stones' position for City is wild. He's a centre-back, and at times he's attacking midfield. You've seen it with Arsenal, though. Last couple of games, I've seen Gabriel in attacking midfield. You look at City here, they've got the ball. Akanji's there. John Stones isn't even on the screen. It's unbelievable. Look at him. He's next to Harvey Elliott. City on the break here. Doku. 1v1 against Gomez. Corner of the penalty area. Shot is terrible. That shot is awful. They're the moments. I'm telling you, Pep must go... I was going to say pull his hair out, but he ain't got no hair to pull out. Kevin De Bruyne, they zoomed in on him. He still looks fuming. Look, Pep comes over to De Bruyne, sits next to him. He knows he's got to have a chat. De Bruyne is not happy. What is he saying to him? I wish someone could lip read and tell me. I like that, you know. I like that. Put Pep under pressure, man. Say, oh, bro, what are you taking me off for? I said he's got to rip his chest hair off. He's got no head here. Doku, man, the technique is not there yet. He's quick and he's dangerous, but the techers is bang average. 12 minutes to go. Can we get the AFCON ref, please? Could do with the AFCON ref now. Just blow the full-time whistle. I've seen enough. No fist pumps from Klopp. No celebrations from Pep. A 1-1 draw will be more than good for us. Haaland has been so quiet in this game. Where does Robertson rank for left-backs in Premier League history? He's up there, man. Got to be real. He's Ashley Cole, for me, the best left-back in Premier League history. Robertson's up there, man. I don't know who you would name. Evra was good. Dennis Irwin was good. He's up there. Oh, saved there by Ortega. Gomez with the shot. I felt again like he could have maybe caught that. Who do you think will get 4th, 5th and 6th? I think Tottenham will finish 4th. I think Villa will finish 5th. I think Man United will finish 6th. I think Villa are running out of steam. I think the Europa Conference League and the Prem, I don't know if they got the squad depth to manage both. 11 minutes to go. Liverpool 1. Manchester City 1. This would be a brilliant result for Arsenal. Like I said, Walker's better than Robbo. Walker's a right back, bro. Robbo's a left back. We go left backs. We're just checking out the left backs. Walker obviously is a right back. Unbelievable. This is dangerous. Salah whips it in with his right foot. Not a great cross. Ortega collects it. Take your time. Take your time. 10 minutes to go, plus time added on. Yeah, they'll add on about 20 minutes because they want Klopp to win the league. Snake Eye said the intensity is wild. What would Dyche say? I mean, if it was me, mate, I'm going to be honest. You know, I consider myself a tough guy, but I'd have been asleep by now, man. I'd be knackered. You know, that's why when players came near me, I just two-footed them. But we bricks, we wood, we eat concrete. Big up Snake Eyes. Here's Doku, corner of the penalty area. Can he do something? Goes past 1-2. Oh, headed away by Robertson. That was actually a decent ball. Liverpool can break. Diaz up against Walker. He skins him. He's up against Rodri now. Can he do them both? He's still got it, Diaz. Still Diaz. Oh, he sends Walker to the shops. He wins a corner. I'm telling you now, Gabriel Martinelli, when you play against Kyle Walker, run at him. I can't believe the way he's getting twisted and turned here by Diaz. I told you, you've got to twist and turn. If you run in a straight line, Walker's a beast. You've got to twist him and turn him. Ziggy said Emery bottle in top 4, nothing new. Struggles to get over the finish line, don't he? Diaz's dad there, who was obviously kidnapped, I believe. That was his dad who they zoomed in on there. Ricardo Gardner, Bibby, man, I still talk to him, you know, online. But yeah, corner to Liverpool. In swinger. Whipped in, header by Van Dijk, and it goes wide. Take your time. Slow it down. Nah, not fullbacks in general, bro. He said left back. But big up. Kyle Walker's up there, although he hasn't looked it today. He has not looked great. Great to see his pops in the building, man, who was kidnapped. Diaz has done well. The only thing, though, he should have scored in this game. So, yeah, lively, dangerous, should have bagged. You know, should have scored. Barfly can lip read. He said I shall call Mika. Right, MD, you got good focus there. Anyone knows, during the stream yesterday I was getting hiccups. Because I kept shouting and I was drinking some orange juice and it gave me hiccups. I was all over the place. Liverpool on the break. Joe Gomez over, hits the pass. Kept in by Diaz. Comes out to Robertson. Whips it in back post. Talk to each other. Cleared away by Ake. Joe Gomez. They appeal for handball. Nothing given. 8 minutes to go. We're hanging on here, people. We need a draw. It's been clipped. I hope not. Ziggy said Big C, Pepe or Doku. Oh, Diaz shots blocked. Great block. Listen, Pepe was technically better than Doku. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. Doku is dangerous. Robertson heads it across. Edge of the area. McAllister puts it over. What a chance. He's appealing for a penalty. He should have done better. I wish someone shown Dyche your impressions of him. I'll try and get them to him, man. I'll try. No fake scores in the chat, people. 7 minutes to go. Liverpool 1, City 1. Yes, Kyle Walker down injured. That's what we know. That's what we need, sorry. Tired legs. You know, they've got Newcastle next week in the FA Cup. Liverpool have got Man United away. We've got the weekend off after Porto, so hopefully more tired legs. Pat said once I had hiccups for 3 months. What kind of madness is that? Salah's come on. He doesn't look fully fit. I've got to be honest. What's happened to Kyle Walker here? He's on the floor getting treatment, but he's got up. And he's walking off. Is he walking off to be substituted or just to get treatment? Could do with Walker being out for a little bit. Him missing the Arsenal game would be great. So far, what have we had? Edison's come off injured. Is Walker going to come off? Hey, Curtis, would you be happy with a draw? Very happy, bro. Big up my bro, Ty. He said, can't believe this. We should be 3-0 up. We've battered this lot. Yeah, you've had the better chances. Diaz should have scored. Equally, though, you could argue Foden could have scored. That Foden deflection hits the bar. Yeah, I'd say Liverpool have had the better of the game. They look more like they're going for the victory, where I think City will take a point. I think City will take a point from this. You know, it's Anfield, man. You go to Anfield and draw, you're never going to be that unhappy, really. Unbelievable. A draw, the Premier League table looks unbelievable. Arsenal 64 points, Liverpool 64 points, Man City 63 points. We're top on goal difference by 7. +7 goal difference on Liverpool. Kyle Walker's back on, by the way, which is a shame. I was hoping he'd tweak that hammy. A draw would be a good result for us, but again, I still believe we've got to go to the Etihad and beat them if we're going to win the title. Throw into Man City on the halfway line. And you're right, Gilly. A weak Liverpool is giving a strong City a run for their money. Spot on. City are only missing Jack Grealish from their entire squad. And let's face it, Jack Grealish has not played every week and not been that good this season. Liverpool are missing 5 or 6 players. Key players as well. You know? Kanate, Trent, Alisson, Matip, Thiago. Salah was on the bench. Jota's out as well. They're missing key players, and they've probably been the better team. So I think Arsenal should take some hope. Big C, what does Dyche think of wet cement pudding? You know what, mate? I'll have to try that. You know, usually I just chomp on cement as a little midnight snack, but you know, a bit of apple crumble with it, it'd go down a treat. So yeah, I might try it. Big C, anytime Liverpool fans sing, the commentators are saying this is special. Oh, they love Liverpool. They love Liverpool. Once the noise lifts in Anfield, they zoom around the stadium. And, you know, Vardyol's back in the squad now. He's on the bench. I mean, no, I'm not saying Thiago's a key player, but he is a player that would be involved. Gravenberch's out as well. 4,000 of you tune in. I have to say, people, this community is unbelievable. Getting 4,000 in the live chat for a non-Arsenal game is just unbelievable. Yesterday at one stage, we had over 6,000 in. We're getting unbelievable numbers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's chase up that 100k. There's 2.5 minutes left of normal time. How long will they add on? I reckon they'll put at least 7 minutes on. At Anfield, they will want Klopp to get that winner and do the fist pump. Goated community, says Cello. I agree, bro. City have the ball. The game has, I have to admit, the game's slowed down for the past 10, 15 minutes. The tempo has been outrageous for this game. Although it's given away there by City. Liverpool, they give it away. Mistakes creeping in. Here's Phil Foden. Finds Haaland. Haaland switches it to Doku. 1v1 with Gomez. Corner of the penalty area. Doku goes left. It's the post. Oh my days. Doku hits the post. And the rebound goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Wow. Twisted and turned. Goes on to his left. Drills it. Oh my days. Salah whips it in. It's blocked by the goalkeeper at the other end. Wow. Only subscriber mode, though. They have to sub to join the goated party. Yeah, man, that's... You go to the nightclub, all I'm asking for is subscribe to the channel and you're in the party, VIP section, people. How does it feel calling a game in front of 6,000 people? It's a blessing, my friend. I give thanks for it and big up the community as always. Wow, end-to-end, Salah there. I think Salah there, rather than going to the byline and trying to cross that, I think he should have slowed John Stones down there and tried to bend that in with his left foot. Doku's shot, a cross goal, hits the post, goes straight back into the hands of the goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Samad said the same weekend Liverpool beat us in the FA Cup. You're right. They're dangerous. They are dangerous. Here's Doku again, up against two players, gives it away. See, things like that, Pep will be going crazy. You can't give the ball away like that. We're 15 seconds away from seeing how much time is added on. Salah wins a free kick on the halfway line. And foul by Doku. I wonder if any channel has had more viewers than at the actual game. I mean, I've seen Goldbridge. He gets massive numbers. I think I've seen him with, I don't know how many. I'm sure once I saw like 70-something thousand. And obviously Old Trafford's like, what, 72,000? So I think Goldbridge probably has had those numbers, to be honest. 90 minutes are up. 8 minutes added on, people. 8 minutes added on. A long time. There's definitely room here for one of these teams to go for it. Have they got the energy is the question. Both teams look tired. Come on. This is like Celtics Lakers, says Boris. Here come Liverpool. Elliott whips it in. Stones heads it out for a corner. Who is your best striker, said Saheem. Of all time, R9 Ronaldo. Current game, Kylian Mbappe. That there for me are they're the ones. Special shout out to Thierry. Arsenal GOAT, Premier League GOAT. Corner to Liverpool. Minute gone of the 8 minutes. Andy Robertson in swinging corner in the rain. Van Dijk's up. Is Ortega? No, Doku's marking Van Dijk. That is not a good corner, though. It's too floated. Salah keeps it in at the back post. Volleys it in. Second chance to cross it with his right foot. Terrible ball in. Liverpool regain possession. Gomez pings it out wide to Robertson. Honestly, Haaland's probably touched the ball about 5 times today. He never does anything at Anfield against Van Dijk. Gomez drives past Foden. Finds Diaz. What we got left? Just over 6 minutes. Come on, Kylian Mbappe, bro. Best player in the world for me. 8 minutes added on. We're 2 minutes in. And that is, who is that? Salah. Finds McAllister. Ball out wide is Harvey Elliott in space. Whips it in with his right foot. It's high. Van Dijk knocks it down. Akanji slices his clearance in the air. Liverpool still have it. Here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, City could be on the break here. Foden. It's a great tackle, Virgil van Dijk. He leaves his leg in there on Foden as well. I think he gives him a little kick afterwards. Foden gives him a little slap on the back. Throw in on the halfway line to Man City. They're slowing the game down. Who would you take, Martinelli or Luis Diaz? I take Martinelli. I wouldn't swap him for Diaz. I think Diaz a very good dribbler, but Martinelli got 15 goals last year. Diaz, for me, has got to have more end product. Van Dijk, I still think, if I'm being honest, I still think he's the best centre-back in the world. I got to be honest. I know people will name other centre-backs, but I still think he's the number one. That's got to be offside. Mo Salah, he's off. That's terrible. And Gakpo missed from 3 yards out anyway. Offside. Free kick to Man City. Mbappe didn't do anything against Newcastle in the World Cup. 2 of his goals were penalties. Good striker, not the best. Listen, he plays left wing most of the time, so it's hard to call him the best striker. You've also got to remember, though, bro, he scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Do you know what I mean? He's unbelievable. Didn't he win top goal scorer as well in the World Cup? Like, come on. Kylian's unbelievable. He scored in the World Cup final when he was 18 as well. He scored a hat-trick against Barcelona at the Nou Camp. Yeah, a couple bad games against Newcastle doesn't define his career. He's a better player than Haaland. Great result for Arsenal. Big up Curtis Shaw TV and the C unit, bro. We're not there yet. I need this game to finish. I need the full-time whistle to go. Here's Rodri for Man City. 4 minutes to go. Doku finds Rodri. They took off Kevin De Bruyne with 25 minutes to go. He was not happy when he got took off. We could be top for a while because what you got to remember, people, is next week it's FA Cup weekend. So City and Liverpool play in the FA Cup. We don't play. And then there's a 2-week break. So we're going to be top till the end of the month. Doku gets to the byline. Pulls it across. Oh, Foden's flick is blocked. I think he should have done better there. Haaland was unmarked at the back post. Wow, that was nerve-wracking. End this game. Oh, no. Gakpo. Well done, Bernardo. Salah didn't see the pass. This game is wide open. If they draw this game, we will be top until at least the 31st of March when we play Man City. Hopefully we beat them and we're still top. And then we just stay top until the end of the game. End of the season, sorry. What Liverpool have done to Haaland today is what we need to do at the Etihad. And you've also got to shut down Kevin De Bruyne because De Bruyne ran riot on us last season. But I think we're a bit more aggressive this season with Rice and Partey being able to come off the bench. So listen, 2.5 minutes to go. Come on. Liverpool have the ball on the halfway line. Virgil van Dijk. I'm telling you, there's some tired legs out there. Gakpo gives it away. Goes out for a throw into Liverpool. Big up Matt the Southern Gooner. Go and follow his channel. All about mentality from here out, good brother. It's there for the taking, bro. It's there. You got to go and win. You know, it's all right saying how entertaining we are. I want us to win the league. Ball over the top. Endo flicks it on. Oh no, Kyle Walker. It's Gakpo to win it. Ah! Salah looking for a penalty. Never. Yes, they wasted that so much. I told you about this guy, Gakpo. Do not rate him at all. Crappo, mate. Crappo. Oh, Rodri squaring up to Salah. Come on, headbutt him and get sent off. Come on. Fight, 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 fight. Gakpo is rubbish. I'm sorry. I actually thought he looked quite good last season when he played against us for PSV. He's been awful for Liverpool. Why does Gakpo not shoot? That could just go through the legs. You're a striker, bro. Why are you passing from there? Hit it. That is never a penalty on Salah. Don't you dare give a VAR check penalty. It's never a pen. And the game continues. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Come on. Ake throws it long. Haaland gets bullied by Gomez. Haaland's been non-existent. Rodri wins the header. It's up in the air. Bit of head tennis. Oh, Gomez and Haaland grabbing each other. Come on, punch him in the face. Get Haaland banned for 5 games. Oh, Liverpool on the attack. 45 seconds left. Harvey Elliott, they've got bodies in the area. Whipped in. It's a corner. Aye, last chance. How did City give the ball away there? 30 seconds to go, people. Never a pen, never. But it is a corner. In swinger. 20 seconds to go. Liverpool corner. Andy Robertson in swinger. The direction of the title could hinge on this corner. 10 seconds left. Robertson in swinger. It's high. It's headed away. Smash it away, Doku! Oh no, he might have given away a penalty for high foot. They're appealing for a penalty. Diaz has it. Blow the whistle, ref. Don't foul him. He's going nowhere. They're going to do a VAR check for a penalty. Diaz, oh my God, he sent Bernardo to the shops. He finds Mo Salah. It's another corner. It's a VAR check for a penalty to Liverpool, and it's a corner to Liverpool. Diaz is a slimmer Dharma Traore. Nah, I think he's more techie than that, you know, Alfred. Doku, please, have you studied him? I'm going to be honest. I think that's a penalty. It's so close. I told you this guy's rubbish. He's kicked him in the chest. He's kicked him. They're going to give a penalty. I knew it! I told you this guy was a clown. He's given a corner. Yes! He's given a corner. Oh my God. You know, if he did that against Arsenal, I would be shouting down the house. I think that's a pen. I think that's a pen, but listen, I'm here for it. Corner to Liverpool, last chance. Please get rid of this, City. Ball whipped in, headed away, but yes! Vamos! Full-time whistle goes. Yes! Come on, Arsenal! We need to go to the Etihad and clip up that Man City team. Great result. 1-1. Could have done with a couple more injuries and yellow cards. I'll take that all day long. Get in. Let's go. Samaz, Haaland struggles with good defenders. Saliba did. Jorge said, bring us City. We go in with the Islington kit. Bro. Come on. We needed that. Great result. Absolute great result, that. Injury to Ederson as well. Take that all day long, people. Take that all day long. Delighted with that. Because honestly, Liverpool equalising that early in the second half. I wasn't sure whether the game would stay like that for long. But, oh, yes. Get in there. Love that. And the elephant is on top of the tree, people. We're on top of the tree until at least March the 31st. Arsenal play on Tuesday against Porto. And great result. Great result. I tell you what, right? And listen, you can never really look at Man City and write them off. Every year we go, they don't look as good. And then all of a sudden they win the treble. But that Man City team was getting opened up on the break. You need Martin Elliott. I mean, Klopp is fuming. I'm going to be honest. I think that was potentially a penalty. I think it's so clumsy from Doku. You know, he should have cleared it. He lets it bounce high, but it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for Arsenal, that. Big up, Jerome. Appreciate that, bro. AFC topper toppers. How you mean, brethren? Let's go. Are we going to win this title? I got to really speak into the mic. Are we going to do this? Are we actually going to win this league? Are we going to beat City? We need to beat Luton, Bournemouth, etc. 4-5-0. It will all go down to the last day. I hope not. I want it to be wrapped up. I want us to be champions by then. Let's have a look at that league table. What a weekend for the Gunners. We're top on goal difference. But it was necessary for us to beat them teams the way we did. You know, psychologically being top is massive. Arsenal top of the league, 64 points. Plus 46 goal difference. Liverpool, plus 39 goal difference, 64 points. Man City, 63 points, plus 35. So we've got an 11 goal cushion on Man City and goal difference. Our next league game is Manchester City. So I've said it before and I've said it again. People saying, would you take a point at the Etihad? A point's not the end of the world, but I just think to win the league, you've got to go there and beat them and change the narrative, change the whole mindset of everybody in the football club that, listen, stop going to the Etihad scared of them. You know, respect them, but go for them. We watched that game today, people. The way I take that game today, this is how I take that game today. Liverpool, to me, today, were the better team, look more likely to win that game with 5, 6, 7 players out injured. A lot of them key players as well. Salah didn't look fit. Szoboszlai didn't look fit. Trent, Alisson, Konate, Matip, Thiago, Jota, all those guys out injured. They were the better team today. Now, I know they had Anfield backing them up, but still, regardless. Me as an Arsenal fan, I'm looking at Man City going, listen, I'll never disrespect Man City. They're the best team in the world. They won the treble last year. That's the fact. But I saw a City defence getting opened up in that game on the counter-attack with pace. We have got to go to the Etihad and change the narrative. I know people think, oh, you'll just go and get battered. No, we done them in the Community Shield, not the end of the world, but we beat them at home at the Emirates. We had a game plan, we defended, we didn't concede, and we nicked it. At the Etihad, they will attack us even more. There'll be more gaps. You saw the Man United game last week. Man United were terrible. They hit City on the break time and time again. They didn't have the quality. We're going to need Martinelli back. I genuinely believe we can beat Manchester City at the Etihad. We're going to have to go there and perform at a high level. You go there and drop your level at all, you're going to get beat up there. Simple as that. And we've done it time and time again. We go to the Etihad, I go, yeah, we can win. Next minute, we're 3-0 down and you're done. You're out the game. We go there and put in an average performance. They will hammer us. But if we go there and play properly, we can beat Man City at the Etihad. I am not scared of that team. I respect them, but I am not scared of them. And if you're going to win the league, you've got to go and beat teams like City at the Etihad. You've got to. I think today was brilliant for us. Southern Guna, how do you eat an elephant? One bit at a time. Let's keep doing our part. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I'm at the point now, I don't really check their scores that much because I'm like, City will win that. Liverpool will win that. I watched it today because they were going to drop points. They're playing each other. We've got to do our job. Our job might require us to win 10 games out of 10 to win the league. We might get away with 8 wins out of 10. Maybe 9 wins. I don't know. It's difficult to call. In reality, I mean, Liverpool, just looking at some of their fixtures, they've got to go to Everton. They've got to go to Man United. They've got to go to West Ham. They've got to go to Aston Villa. They play Tottenham at home. You know, I would expect Liverpool to drop some points there. Not many, but I think they will draw or lose to somebody. I don't think 10 wins out of 10 will happen, if I'm being totally honest. They've got Europa League. They've got FA Cup. They've got injuries. I think they will drop points at some stage. You look at Manchester City's run at the moment. They're in a very difficult run of games as well. They've got Newcastle in the FA Cup. They then come back from internationals. Arsenal at home. They then got Villa at home. Palace away. They play Tottenham away. Tottenham have been one of their bogey teams. And they've got to go to Fulham. So City's actually doesn't look that difficult. Probably Tottenham away and Arsenal at home. And this is why I keep saying we've got to beat them. They've got Brighton away as well, sorry. We've got to beat them because they don't have that many games that you look at and go, they might lose that. We've got to take points off them. We, in my opinion, have got the hardest run. We got Tottenham, Man United, Wolves, Brighton, and Man City all away from home. Texas Cannons, Klopp has done more with less. Pep's overrated. I can't say Pep's overrated because this guy's turned the Premier League into the German league and the Scottish league and the French league. You know, if he wins the league this year, he's won 4 in a row. He's won the Champions League. He's won multiple League Cups, FA Cups. I can't call Pep overrated. What I can say is Klopp has not had the resources that Pep's had. And that makes his job more difficult. He wanted Jude Bellingham. He couldn't get Jude Bellingham, you know, because the finances are not there. And Jude Bellingham went to Real Madrid. I'm sure he would have. Pep's one of the greatest managers I've ever seen. One of the best coaches I've ever seen. I will never say he's overrated. Most top managers have big money to spend. Ancelotti's had big money. Mourinho had big money. Sir Alex had big money. So, Pep is an absolute goat of the game. HR said if Arteta wins the Prem and the Champions League, will he go to manage in Spain? I don't think he would win the Prem and then leave. Why would you win the Prem and then go to Spain? Where's he going to go? Ancelotti signed a new deal. You're not getting the Real Madrid job. Why would you want the Barcelona job? They're in turmoil. So, I don't think he's going anywhere. TGG said, are we doing this, Big C? Are we going to do this? Hope and pray. Who made that song? Hope and pray. I think, was it Mavado? I think it was Mavado. Hope and pray, my friend. Hope and pray. Go to the Etihad and beat them, and then I will really start believing. Young Gunner, tuned in late. What a result. W against City needed. 100%. Go there and clip them up, and who knows? Mavado. Yeah, I was trying to hear the voice in my head as I was saying it. Hope and pray, my friend. Hope and pray. But listen, today was brilliant. What a weekend for Arsenal. Poor performance, really, against Brentford. We win it in dramatic circumstances, which I think sometimes it's even better to win the game like that. Do you know what? I wish we were playing Man City next week. I'm going to be honest, the one thing that frustrates me a little bit, and I wonder how this will affect things, is I'm annoyed that after the Porto game on Tuesday, we don't play for 2.5 weeks. You know, we've won 8 games in a row. I don't know if that 2-week break is a good thing for us to break up momentum. But it's going to happen to everyone. Everyone's got a 2-week international break. We've got 3 days more. Will he go to Dubai? Gold stake needed? I don't know if we got enough time. It'll be interesting to see what that Edison injury is. I thought it was a dead leg, but maybe it was a bit worse. I don't know. But it will be interesting. I suppose the good thing about the 2.5 week break, you get Tomiyasu back fit. You get more game time for Thomas Partey to get fit. And you never know, by the end of the month, you might even have Timber back available. But listen, in terms of Arsenal, great weekend in the league. Dramatic win against Brentford. Havertz continues. And Liverpool and Man City draw. That's exactly what we needed. Final look at the Premier League table before we get out of here. Arsenal's focus turns to Tuesday night. Tuesday night is not the Premier League. And it's absolutely huge for our football club. Because let me tell you this. If we don't go through on Tuesday, people are going to start clowning us. They're going to say, you've took all that time to get back in the Champions League. First knockout stage, you get knocked out to a Porto team with a 41-year-old centre-back that are third in the Portuguese league. And then for 2.5 weeks, until that City game, everyone will be clowning us. Confidence will be smashed up. So we have got to win and go through on Tuesday. Remember, we've got to win by more than 1 goal because a 1-goal victory could be extra time. You don't want extra time. Anything can happen at that stage. Tuesday night is absolutely massive for Arsenal Football Club. It's huge. We've got to beat them, right? And then we've got to handle business in the next round. Champions League draw is on Friday. We need to make sure we're in the draw. Big up Riley in the chat. Big up Ian. Big up Maverick. Big up Lou. Thank you for tuning in. Great result for Arsenal, 1-1. Hope you're well. Somebody said there that Porto... did Porto beat Benfica this weekend? No, Benfica played tonight. What happened over the weekend? I'm just trying to see, when did Porto play? Porto played on Friday as well, which means they've had more break than us. They won 3-0. in a league game. So, yeah, they've had a... Listen, we can't be scared of Porto. I'm not being funny. If you can't beat Porto at home in the Champions League by a couple goals, I don't think you deserve to be in the Champions League. That's the harsh reality of the situation. They beat Benfica last week. If you can't beat Porto at home with that crowd behind you, then you ain't beating Real Madrid. Yeah, they beat Benfica 5-0 last week at home. To be fair, Benfica did have a player sent off, but still a good victory. Listen, we're not scared of them. We'll deal with them. I'm confident we'll beat them. Top of the league, we won. City and Liverpool drew. Champions League on Tuesday night against Porto. It's a massive few days. Sam has said not having a number 9 is good for us. Look at the goal difference. I think it's good for us now. I think next season we will need that number 9. Big up everyone who tuned in today. Really appreciate it. Chilled vibes, up along settings. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow. Should be 2 p.m. Should be 2 p.m. show tomorrow. We'll quickly go over the weekend. Go and watch the fan cam if you haven't watched it already. If you want to know my thoughts on yesterday's game. Big up to everyone who watched that and all the comments. Tomorrow, we'll have press conference reaction to Tuesday's game. So basically, tomorrow will be a build-up show for the massive game on Tuesday against Porto. Top of the league. The question is, can we stay there? Can we win that league? Champions League thoughts turn to tomorrow. Big up everyone locked in. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the great mums. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Come on, Arsenal. Bless.